Hello there. In this video, I'll show you how to remove the door card from a Vauxhall Corsa D, but be warned, we need an extensive and expensive toolkit. This is my extensive toolkit that lives in this luxurious plastic bag, and yes, it cost a fortune. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Okay, step one is to remove the switch for the electric window. And to do that, we need a prying tool from our extensive toolkit. Come on then, switch, out you come. You can't stay in there all day. There we are. And now, of course, we've got to separate the power cable. Now, the power cables are different on the left and the right side of the car, but either way, they come apart easily. There we are. We now need to remove this plastic trim from the side of the armrest. So once again, we'll grab the prying tool and we'll come along here, working our way along the top initially. Something like that. And now we'll have a go at the bottom half. This can be a bit fiddly, as we can see, but the key is not to force it, because if we do, we're going to break it, and at some point, we're going to want to put this back on. So just be patient, take your time, and just like that, the trim comes away. Now this trim's out the way, we can peer inside the armrest and see two bolts. There's one bolt here, and another one there. And to undo those bolts, we have to go back to our extensive toolkit and get a T25 Torx bit and a ratchet. So let's remove those two bolts, which will only take a moment. And there we are, both bolts successfully removed. We now turn our attention to the door handle area, and if we peer down there, we see a plastic cap. That cap needs to be removed. So we'll pry that out of position with a bradawl. Something like that. That reveals another bolt, which once again can be removed with a T25 Torx bit, but this is awkward for me because there's a camera in the way. Got it? We now need to undo a bolt here in the side of the door card, once again with a T25 Torx bit. Here's a close-up. Furthermore, there's supposed to be a bolt down there in the bottom of the door card, but on my car it's missing. I think someone nicked it. And there we are. All the bolts have been removed. We now need to go back to the prying tool. Why? Because the door card is still held in place by various clips that run down this side, along the bottom, and up that side. So we'll start in this corner at the base of the door card. A little bit tricky, but it is working. And now we'll move our way along. All the clips have been removed, so we can now lift the door card up and away, but we don't want to pull it too far away from the car because it's still connected via a cable. To be precise, it's this cable here, which is connected there to the back of the door handle. To separate the cable, grab this grey piece and pull it backwards, like so, and then simply unhook the cable from there, just like that. The door card is now free, which means you can either replace it with a new one or fix whatever's broken behind it, which in my car's case is probably everything. As for replacing the door card, it's more or less the reverse of what I've already shown you. Just bear in mind that this little tweeter here that fell out when we removed the card needs to be placed into that hole there. So there you go, a nice simple job, but I did warn you earlier that it requires an extensive and expensive toolkit. The prying tool cost me £50, the bradawl another £75, the torque bit and ratchet, that was £1, and I daren't tell you what I paid for the tool bag. That was really expensive. Maybe I need to find a better shop. Anyway, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV, do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time when I'll probably be bankrupt. Bye bye.